Thank you very much for attending today's demo. We will be going over SupplyCircle, our order management system for blinds manufacturers and suppliers. At SupplyCircle, we have two types of applications available. One is a web app. The other is the mobile applications. For today's demo purposes, we will be going over mobile applications of SupplyCircle. There are two types of mobile applications available at SupplyCircle system. One is used by the dealers. The other one is used by manufacturers and suppliers. Dealers use the Dealer Portals app. Manufacturers, suppliers use the other three applications you see on the right side. First one is the SupplyCircle app. The second one is the production sheets and labels. The third one is the Quick Estimates app. Manufacturers and suppliers work with multiple dealers. Dealers use Dealer Portal's mobile application. This is the application dealers use to receive real-time blind quotes. Dealers can also submit and track their orders. These orders include the pending orders, processing orders, complete and historical orders. Dealers through the Dealer Portals app. They can also view past customers, search inventory and product availability, and receive order notifications. Once dealers submit their orders through Dealer Portals app, manufacturers and suppliers receive these orders, and they can manage these orders through SupplyCircle app. Manufacturers and suppliers can also customize blinds components. They can also customize pricing list and pricing logics. And there are many more features available in the other apps of SupplyCircle system. For today's demo, we will start with the Dealer Portals app. This is again the mobile application dealers use to receive real-time blind quotes. They can submit and track orders, view past customers, search inventory, product availability, and they receive order notifications through the other portals.
We will first go over the other portals app to present you how to receive real-time quotes, and then submitting an order, and then tracking the orders. So first we open the Dealer Portals app, and it will bring up the login account, and then we can create a order. What we need to put a tag or PL number first. Let's say it's test. And then we click on the create order. This will bring up the cart for us. It will create the cart, and we can put any item in the cart. If you click on right corner, you can see there is a test, and there are three options. You can delete it, process it, or edit it. If you click on edit, it will bring up back to the order, and you can choose a product, or you can search for a product. Let's say we want to add Rimini Frost, and then we select the Rimini Frost, and it will bring up the base price. If you change the width and height, it depends on your pricing logic. It will also change the price for you. Let's add a room name, test room. The lift style can be chain. Location, right? Material is plastic. Curved square. Covering can be uncovered. Cassette color is white. Headrail style. Let's select two blinds on one, and then we can select the bottom bar as closed bar. Add to cart. This will create the item in our carts. It is Rimini Frost, and the total price of this item is $170 based on the selected inputs and variations. You can also add another one. Let's select spring and add the cart. You will see it's different price because it's $30 extra. Now, let's complete the order. We click on the right top corner and then click on the process. Are you sure you want to process this cart? You will not be able to edit your order after this action. We select OK, and then it's creating the order. As we created the order and process it, now the order is in processing order. We have two product items, $170 and $200, and the order status is processing right now. To accept this order, we need to open our main application, SupplyCircle.
Second demo is the SupplyCircle app. This is the manufacturer's supplier app, which they use to receive and manage blinds orders. Suppliers and manufacturers can customize blinds components. They can also customize pricing lists and pricing logic through this SupplyCircle app.
We will now go over SupplyCircle app for blinds manufacturers and suppliers to receive and manage blinds orders. Customize blinds components and pricing lists and logics. Let's open the SupplyCircle app. Once we open the app, it will bring up the dashboard for us. You will be able to see your third-party applications. We first show you the Dealer Portal app. If you click on the Wizard app, it will bring up your admin panel for your Dealer Portals app. As you can see, there are two already dealers, and we were using Test Dealer to create an order. Let's go back to the app, SupplyCircle app. Now, if you click on orders and then click on view cards, it will bring up the orders that was put for you. Let's open one of them, the most recent one. If you click on that, this order has been placed for test using the DEL-T, the Dealer Portal app. This test is the test dealer, which is the customer name for you, and you can see the top total, discount, and tax. If you want to change and update the tag, you can change and update the tests. For example, test customer, and click on the update tag. It updates the tag for you. You can add or edit anything in this order and click on create order. This will check out the cart successfully. You will be able to create your own variations, inputs, specifications, formulas, and even add your own users. If you click on variations, you will be able to see some different variations was put for this account. Lift style, cassette style, they're all editable by you. You can update your inputs. For example, we are taking room name, node, width, height in inch. You can discover other inputs. For example, instead of within inch, you can choose to use within centimeter instead of inch or feet. Or you can use other inputs if you want to. Or you can add your own inputs. If you are looking for different inputs to take from your customer, you can add your own input as well.
Third demo is the production sheets and labels. This is the application manufacturers and suppliers use to productionize sheets, automate controls, and generate labels.
Now let's go to production sheets. To open the production sheets, we will use our SupplyCircle app. In the dashboard, you will click on Visit App. This will bring up the production sheets app for you and will authenticate with our system. It will bring up your products. You will be able to see different dealers entered an order for you previously. The most recent one was Test Dealer 2. If you want to print the production sheet, you will just click on it and click on Test. It will ask you matching rules. As this is a production sheet for blinds orders, you will need maybe cut rules. For example, if you want to deduct any amount from your fabric, based on the selections of the customization such as cassettes. For example, if it's a square cassette, and then if there is a bottom bar, or if there is something else, like if it's a zebra blind, then the cut rule can be a cassette cut times, or plus, or deductions. Tube cut or bottom bar cut, these are all customizable by you. You can change the names as well. In the settings, we do these settings. For example, we select the variation, and we ask if it's a cut rule. If you select yes, and if your customer selected lift style, and if you don't have it in your rules, cut rules, the system will ask you these questions as it asked you before. If you go back to production sheet and try to print this, it will ask you this rule, and then you can select, for example, cassette cut for width, tube cut width, bottom bar width, bottom tube width, fabric height, width. And then at a cut rule, we need to select a test. Let's say test cut rule for the name, and then add a cut rule. It will create the cut rule for you. You can also see your cut rules from cut rules section. If you go down, you will see test rule and test cut rule. So let's go back to production sheets and try to print this order. Now it's printed. As you can see, it says room product name, quantity, fabric width, fabric height, cassette cut, tube cut, bottom bar. They're all deducted. And also I would like to tell you that these production sheets are all customizable by you in the settings. If you go scroll down, you will see the production sheets test. And if you want to add different production sheets, they are all options here. Like you can show product name, quantity, all these informations in your production sheets. Also, not only you can download your production sheets, but also we will give you the labels as however you want. For example, you can create different lines. In the first line, you can show customer name, and there is no prefix we put, and then key name is a tag, and the prefix can be a dash. In the line 2, the product name and chain location. Let's try to print a label, and we will see what's happening. We go to the order and generate label. How many labels we check? Skip. Let's say we want to skip 2 labels, because we already used the first 2 labels and click on 2. You see that the first row is empty, because we skipped the first 2 labels. And then you can see that there are 2 different labels will be generated if you print this. Test dealer 2, dash, test customer, and the product name and the location. All right, so we are done with the products.
Fourth and the last demo is for Quick Estimates app. This is the application manufacturers and suppliers use to receive product SD estimates for direct customers.
Lastly, we will go now over the Quick Estimates app to estimate product pricing for your direct customers. So right now, we are managing this demo store, and this store has set customer price profit to 50%, which means that you have your inventory and you will be able to change your price based on this price profit. Also, in the previous apps like Dealer Portal, if you choose to not apply a profit, in the Dealer Portal app, you will be able to set different prices for your dealers for each products. Let's open the Quick Estimates app now. Once we click the app, it will open the Quick Estimates application, mobile application for you. You will have your draft estimates, customers, and this app purpose is for your direct customers. For example, if you want to create a customer, also you will be able to send estimates to your dealers, but we recommend to send it to your customers, as you can also set up price profit. So let's say John is our customer, and then we add a product for this customer, let's say SH09, and then select the width and height. As you can see, the price is coming up as it's before for the Dealer Parcels app, and then we can put a room name and put a test note. Let's choose the lift style as chain and no customizations. let's add to the estimate. We can give also discount, for example, 20% discount percentage, and the tax could be 13%. And total would be $149. And we can add a note or terms and conditions. Once we save the estimate, we'll submit the estimate for us. This actually creates an order in our system. If we go back to the demo store and go to orders and then click on view cart, this will show us John's orders. We can open it and it says this order has been placed for John using the Quick Estimates app. We can see the discount, we can see the tax, and we can create an order. Once you create an order, it will check out successfully. Let's say you want to do a change in this order. You can cancel it. Once you cancel the order, you can click update status and it will say here, this order has been canceled. You can now recreate the order cart if needed. Recreate an order cart. This will bring up the order for you again. And then you can change, for example, the measurements. Let's change it to 40 by 50. The price also changed. Update the cart item. Cart item is successfully updated. Now we can create the order. Once you create the order, it will bring up new order. As you can see, the subtotal is 181.50 and the discount is still 20% and the tax is 13% and the total is 164. And this order is created for John.
Thank you.